Hello, hello. Let's make sure we are all working. Oh, kitty. Kitty. Well, I don't know where he went. Hi, 3 people. Oh, 2 people. How are you today? How are you today? 0 people. Now everybody left. Okay. I'm just going to wait here a second, see how many folks we can trap. And even if a lot of people don't show, I'm just going to go ahead and sit here and ramble to myself. And then I'll just leave it up. So I'll just wait a second. Hi guys. I don't know what the hell. It seems like I have a weird connection. I don't know. Can you hear me okay? Anybody type yes, no? It's running really shitty. Am I pixelated? Like, I just checked on a different screen or on a different tab to see how it looked. Let me know. Somebody let me know. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so I have things I need to talk about. Maybe I should have titled this, I Need to Talk. If nobody is going to say in chat whether you can hear me, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. Thanks for the clarification. I have some things that I need to talk about. And they might be like, you know, I might be spilling tea over here or something. I need to like kind of vent a little bit. And okay, awesome. Thank you, Veronica. I need to talk about some things that have been brought to my attention and some things that, yeah, Diva's like, oh shit. Yeah, I want to talk about some things that have been brought to my attention, and I want to kind of explain some stuff. So I'm not going to be working on anything on this video. This is me literally just talking to you guys. I just have some things that I want to get off my chest, and I don't know a better way of doing it than to come here and just say what's on my mind. Okay, so yeah, so I'm not going to be working on any HUDs, or I'm not going to be opening Photoshop for this or anything. This is really going to be a video of me just kind of clearing the air a little bit. So if you're here to see me work on something, that's not what this video is going to be. I first of all, like, I just want to tell you guys, like, if you're clicking on this channel for the first time, if you've just saw me pop up, sorry, this video is going to be kind of weird for you. But for people who consistently click on my videos and you guys are inside my chat a lot, or, you know, if you're a person who clicks on my videos and you don't talk in chat, I just want to say thank you for supporting my channel and for always supporting me, even though if you don't talk to me in chat or you don't know me at all, just by you being here and clicking on the channel and watching the videos, you are supporting what I do, whether you like me or not. You are supporting, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot to me that you guys click on the channel. I receive probably 30 note cards a week from people who watch this channel. From most of them are brand new creators to Second Life. We've been getting a lot of creators, I guess, that are aging out of IMVU and they're coming over to Second Life and they're wanting to know how to create, and somehow they've stumbled across my channel and they've reviewed the content, and I get note cards all the time from people just really happy that they found me and that they found my videos to be useful, and they're able to learn things from my videos, and that, to be honest with you, that's what I use this channel for. That's what the main point of the channel was for. The main point was for teaching. Teaching you how to script with the Bosch HUD system, teaching you how to texture clothes, teaching you, I guess, what my attempts at making mesh, teaching you Photoshop, teaching you I don't know, how to be a creator just in general, how to start a store, how to I want to teach how to like do events, but I haven't really gotten that far yet. But I've wanted this channel to be a learning channel, and I also wanted it to be a safe place for people to come and ask questions without getting completely bombarded, or to come here and not be ignored. I wanted people to feel safe that they could answer any type of question from any level, whether you're brand new, whether you're kind of you're a little bit on the seasoned side. Even, you know, people that have worked here for a long time still ask me questions. You know, people that have really big stores and really big events, they still come through this channel and they will contact me, you know, behind the scenes and stuff like that. So that's what this channel was made for. Also, this channel was, at the very beginning, if you go all the way back, it is a lot of real-life graphic design stuff. And since I started doing custom graphics in Second Life 3 years ago, I thought it would be really fun to share me creating that stuff with you guys. Even though it's not really tutorial-ish, I'm not like telling you exactly what I'm doing. I'm just kind of letting you guys watch me work, and even with letting you watch me work, a ton of people are learning things that way. And I really do appreciate the people that come and hang out with me for that kind of stuff. I like coming here and showing that kind of work and having people join me. It feels like you guys are here with me, you know. And sometimes I get a little lonely, you know. I don't have a ton of friends in Second Life anymore. I have a lot of friends that I have online friends, but I don't have a lot of friends in game. So I'm around no one. 99% of the time I'm by myself on my region, and yeah, sometimes I'm just like, I just want to flip the camera on and I just want to show you guys what I'm doing, and as I'm working I talk. And some people have expressed to me that they like coming to my channel and listening to me talk, and some people like coming to the channel and they like listening to whatever stream I'm listening to, and some people have told me that they don't like it when I talk. And I don't really know how to make everybody happy. I know that I can't make everybody happy. So I just kind of do what I want to do, and I try to give you guys a mixture of things, you know, to try to at least hit on, you know, kind of like or interest for my channel. I try to kind of give you a mixture. Sometimes I'm quiet, sometimes it's music, and sometimes I need to talk. I need to vent. I need to say things out loud because a lot of the time I am alone and I'm in my own head, and it's not always a great place to be inside my head. And yeah, so that's my channel kind of in a nutshell. Okay, so like it's a collection of things. For those of you guys that kind of do know me outside of the channel, you know that I'm into a lot of things. I'm never just doing one activity. I have a lot of different projects. I have stores in Second Life. I've got custom graphics. I run events sometimes. I run hunts. Um, I like to rebuild my region a lot. Like I redo it all the time because I really like to build and I like to landscape. And I really love to design stores. Yeah, so what I'm getting at is, that I'm a person that has my hands into a million things. I cannot focus on just one thing. That's kind of the way it is like for real life too. If there's a bunch of stuff going on, I'm pretty good at multitasking. I'm a very organized person and I work fast. And that is just who I am. That's who I am in both worlds. You cannot change that about me. Something else about me that I have really tried to work on, and it's been brought to my attention that I'm not doing a very good job at it. And that is being negative and pushing negative thoughts on my YouTube channel and pushing negative thoughts on Facebook and kind of always being on the low side of an attitude. And I just want to say that it's something that I've really tried to work on. I have always been kind of a negative Nancy. Whenever a situation pops up, for some reason, I immediately go to a bad place first. I go to a bad place first before I actually rationalize a situation and then start thinking of alternative reasons why something might happen. And I've always been that way. Ever since forever. Ever since before Second Life, it's always kind of been my personality. But it is something that I've tried to work on over the years because I've made some mistakes in my Second Life that I'm not proud of. Okay? A lot of mistakes that I'm not proud of. And I've been working through the years to try to right my wrongs and change as a person and be a better person. Be a better version of me. Okay? And it's not easy. I've never seeked professional help or anything like that. I've never gone to a therapist or anything to discuss my feelings or anything like that. So I'm not on any medication. Maybe I should be, I don't know. But I'm just saying is that I'm not I'm just trying to survive day by day. Just the best way that I know how. And I'm not perfect. And I feel like sometimes whenever people are watching others in Second Life that they deem are successful and are really talented people, I think sometimes you automatically get it in your head that that person should be perfect and that they never fuck up and they never do things wrong. And honestly, I want to tell you, if you're watching me and you have that preconceived idea that I am a perfect person, I'm going to sorely disappoint you because I mess up a lot. I am very quick to pass a judgment on something, and I My friend told me this the other day because we've talked about this, and she's absolutely right. I am the person that says shit that no one else will say. I say the shit that people say behind closed doors. I say it publicly. So, if you're sitting around with your girlfriends in Discord and you're talking all kinds of shit about whoever you don't like, whatever that store over there, that dumb bitch, you say that in private. And I'm the type of person that will say that publicly. And I can't really tell you that that's a great idea. It's not always a great idea. I suffer a lot of consequences from my own actions daily. Okay? So, that's just the way I am. I'm kind of blunt. Kind of is an understatement. I'm blunt, and I can be very harsh, and I tell it like it is. If you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think, whether it hurts your feelings or not. I don't have very good bedside manner. Um, but when I do tell somebody what I feel is the absolute truth, I'm doing it because I don't want to be fucking fake to people. I don't want to be the fake person. I want to be somebody who's going to tell you like it is. And it's kind of like a tough love type of situation, even if I don't know you. That's what it is. Like, that's the kind of response that you're going to get from me. And so I guess in a way I understand. Sometimes people tell me, oh, Toxxic, I was so scared to contact you. And I feel that comes from me being unapproachable. And I am unapproachable because there are some days that I feel like talking and I feel like meeting new people and I feel like just being around other people and getting into a conversation and I'm just in the best mood. And then there are other times where I am in a terrible fucking mood and I will take it out on other people unintentionally. And some people might walk across me right at the wrong fucking time, and I don't have enough self-control or willpower in my fingers to shut my fingers up. Just don't answer the damn I am when I'm in this mood. And that's kind of where I get into trouble. Like, I'll be snarky, and I don't really mean to be snarky, but I am snarky. And that is just me. That is just me. I don't know how to change that. But I can assure you that I have been working on that. I'm not as bad as I used to be. When I started SecondLife, I was 29 years old. And I had 2 kids. I mean, I have 2 kids. I have 2 kids now, and I have a stepson. So 3 kids total. I'm such a different person than I was 10 years ago. Whenever my store alter ego was at its height, I wasn't very friendly all the time. And I made really bad decisions. And I got myself into some situations that I still deal with to this day. There are people walking around this grid that are holding a 10-year grudge on me. They don't even give me the time of fucking day to try to, like, prove to them that I'm a different person. They're still holding something that happened 6 to 10 years ago against me, and they're just like, oh, that fucking Toxxic Rhiannyr, she's a bitch because she did this 10 years ago. Well, I mean, guys. Are you the same person that you were 10 years ago? If you are, I mean, you need some growing. Most of us are not the same person that we were 10 years ago. So if you're watching this channel right now, there's 32 people watching, which is fucking crazy. If you're watching this and you knew me 10 years ago, and you think that I'm still that motherfucker from 10 years ago, please give me another chance, because I can guarantee you I am not the same person. The Toxxic Rhiannyr 10 years ago, successful alter ego, throwing parties, doing all kinds of crazy shit in SecondLife, she was kind of a mean person. She's kind of a mean person. Um, it was a different time in SL. I was going through a lot of stuff. It was challenging to be at that level of hype in Second Life. I was doing everything I could to try to stay on top of my shit, you know? It's like, you always wonder, like, at least I always wonder, whenever a store gets to some certain level of their game, you know what I'm saying? You think of them, they're at the top of their fucking throne, and then all of a sudden something happens, and the store just, it just goes away. I've seen it happen over and over again. I know what happens when you get to that level, and then it all comes crumbling apart. And that kind of brings me to something, because every time I say that, and I talk about alter ego, and I talk about how it all kind of fell apart, people always say that I'm trying to play the victim. And I just want to tell you right now, to all of you people watching, I don't intend for it to look like I'm a victim. I'm not a victim of anything. I suffer the consequences of choices that I made. Nobody made those choices but me. And whatever choice that I make and there's some kind of backlash to it, it's my fault. It's totally my fault. I wish I could talk about that stuff and it didn't make somebody feel like I'm trying to be a victim. But I don't really know how to do that. I don't talk so eloquently. I'm not very articulate in the way that I speak. My mouth just kind of goes a mile a minute. I have a lot of feelings and I'm trying to like touch on them. And I think when I get into my talking and my rambling, I'm just really misunderstood sometimes. I wish I could say things in a better way to where it doesn't look like I want somebody to feel sorry for me, because I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. There's no reason for you to feel sorry for me. I don't feel like a victim. I don't think I've ever personally really been victimized of anything. But as I say that, that doesn't mean that bad things have not happened to me. Bad things have happened. Per my choices, and bad things have happened that have been inflicted from other people. But I've tried over the years to take those situations and learn from them. And, you know, it's like, don't touch the fucking stove when it's hot, Toxic. And sometimes I'm like, it'll just burn a little. You know, I kind of do some stupid things sometimes, you know? And I just can't really promise that I'll be up on my channel and I won't touch the hot stove, you know? And I feel like not everybody that's watching here has my best interest at heart. Not everybody watching my channel likes me. Not everybody watching my channel supports anything that I do. Some people are here so they can report. They can make their fucking memes on SL Secrets. Oh, Toxxic Rhiannyr up there on her YouTube channel talking shit again. I mean, come on. It's my YouTube channel. What, I can't talk shit on my YouTube channel? I'm sad to tell you, I'm going to talk shit on my YouTube channel. It's mine. This is my platform. This is my microphone. If you don't want to hear me talk shit on my YouTube channel, turn me off, for fuck's sake. Like, I'm going to use the channel for whatever I want to use the channel for, because it's mine. However, that's something that I am trying to work on. I don't like that I'm known as always being a Debbie Downer. I don't like that about me. It's something that I really would love to improve on. And I'm going to really work on it, because we have enough problems, you know, in our lives. We're all from different countries and we're all dealing with different things. We've got real life issues going on, you know, there's people dying on the other side of the world from fucking coronavirus. Like, there's so many things that are happening that I really don't want my channel to be known as that bitch just sits around and talks shit about whatever the fuck, could be flying out of my mouth. I don't want that to be what the channel is known for. So I have removed some videos where I feel like I have gone on an unneeded tangent over whatever. The video I did about a week ago where I was running around to different events. I can see you guys typing, but I'm actually going to just keep typing, say what you want to say, and I'm going to go back and read everything. But if I read it right now, I'm going to lose my train of thought, and I don't want this to be an 8-hour long video. So you guys can keep typing to me, please do. I hope you're really saying nice things, but I don't want to read it right this second, so I'm going to kind of just keep looking this other direction. My head is like tilted in real life. I did a live stream a couple of weeks ago that was about my event booths. And this is really one of the main topics that I needed to come online and talk about, because that video, I really hurt people's feelings, and I didn't mean to. That is not why I flipped on the camera that day. And I've even gone back and watched it a couple times, and then I've watched it with friends to see if maybe they could tell me where I fucked up, because I watched it and was like, I'm talking shit about me. I'm mad at myself because my product is not working the way that I intended it to. But somehow, somewhere in there, some people got really hurt. And I think they got hurt because I was pointed at their store and I said that doesn't look right. And it doesn't. I didn't mean for that to be like I'm saying something bad about their store. I meant it doesn't look right because the booth doesn't fit properly. And that's my fault. That's not the creator's fault. The creator bought the item and they're trying to work with it the best they possibly can. And they did the best they could with what they purchased from me. And that sparked me on a fucking mission to figure out how to fix that. How do I fix that? How do I make the booth to where it looks better? Because the whole reason of me making these booths is to help creators have a beautiful display for their items at events. Like, that's the whole reason why I create these event booths. I just want people to have a nice display. Be like, hey, here's my store, look at my cool things, like, and it not just be a fucking wall, you're just putting up a prim and you're putting up a fucking pattern or whatever on it. I want people to have like a little mini like exhibition stand or something like that. That's the whole point of me making these event booths. So if you were watching that video and you're somebody that I pointed to, I don't even know what store got really hurt, but somebody got their feelings fucking hurt. I'm so sorry, because I did not mean to hurt anyone's feelings. I did not set out to do that. And I've taken the video down. It's completely deleted. It's gone. I don't want anybody watching that and feeling bad because it was not my intention. I was frustrated with me. I was frustrated because the product that I made is not correctly sized. And it has spurred a thought to change how I create these booths. I'm still learning how to model. And I have contacted several event owners and asked them for shells of their booths so I can size them with prims, bring my prims into Maya, and then build the booth more accurately to where you don't have to stretch it or do some crazy shit with it, in order to fit a booth space. And I know obviously I can fix that also by accepting customs, but I will get bombarded if I accept customs, and it's not something that I'm ready for. So I have to figure out a way to create the event booths without accepting customs for now, okay? Some event owners have given it to me and some have not. So, and the reason why they have not given it to me is because it's a custom build and they claim that their creators don't even have the shell. That they just show up at the event and then they have to size it and they have to do the whole, you know, resing a booth or resing a prim or whatever right then whenever they set up. One sec, I need a drink real quick. Some event owners have said, well, you're not in this event, so you don't get a shell. They don't, I guess they don't know who I am, or they don't know what I'm doing, or they don't understand what I'm doing, I mean, whatever. So, some creators have sent me boxes of prims that they have gone around to all the events that they're a part of, and they measured it for me, and they sent it to me. And some of them are from the event owners that said I couldn't have the booth, so win-win. So, you know, I have probably 16 event shells, event booth shells on my platform. And as soon as I get like the bulk of my custom orders down, I'll try to create event booths for these specific events. But that also kind of brings up something that I could run into trouble with. I'm not affiliated with any of these events. I don't work for any of these events. Therefore, I cannot promote them as fitting a specific event. Something like that will be noted in a note card. It's not something that I can put on Marketplace and say, oh, this event booth was made for Famished. I have nothing to do with that event. I'm not a staff. I don't work there. So it will have to be made note in a description somewhere, but it won't be promoted, because I don't want people to think it's some exclusive thing when it's not. I'm just very simply trying to create a booth that will fit a little bit better than the generic booths that I have out. One moment, I have to let a cat in the door. Come on, Odie. Oh, you're not Odie. Come on. Come on, boys. Move it. Come on, Odie. Odie? He's looking at me like, I said open the door, but I don't have to move, bitch. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah. So that's the thing about the event booth video. I don't really remember what I was specifically talking about in the other videos that I've removed from YouTube, but I'm going to work on my attitude when I'm live. And I'm going to really try not to be... I'm going to just work on my attitude a little bit. Because I don't... I know I can't make everybody happy. I know that not everybody will be my friend. I am fully aware that if I make these changes, that some people may still fucking hate me. At least I'm trying. That's all I can say, is that I'm going to work on that. I'm going to really try to bring you guys even better content to the YouTube. I am doing a lot of things right now, a lot of different things, and I want to include my YouTube subscribers in all of that. And I'm really sorry if you watch this channel and you get offended or you get your feelings hurt for things that I say. Sometimes I don't really understand. I don't know that I've affected people negatively. I don't know. I'm just me, you know, and sometimes I'm just walking around running my fucking head, and I'm not really thinking that my words do impact people. I don't think I'm really that fucking special. So I don't think anybody should ever take me so seriously. And I'm not perfect. But I just want you to know that my intentions are, they're good. I don't set out to intentionally hurt people. I don't go out of my way to just be ugly or be mean, or I'm not walking around spewing a bunch of lies. Like, if I say something, I mean it most of the time, unless I'm like, raging fucking pissed off. Then, I say stuff I don't fucking mean, but I would never do that here. Unless, well, no, I would really not ever come up here and be raging pissed off. I would never even flip on the streamer if I was just raging fucking pissed, because you can't control me. I will say shit that I don't mean, but I would never do that. So I know I get on tangents. I know I'm on one right now, but I really just need to talk about this stuff and get it off my chest, because it'll drive me crazy. And for the people who have contacted me and they have brought all of these things up to me, it's a hard pill to swallow, but thank you for, saying something. But with that being said, there are a lot of things that you don't know about me, and I don't talk about everything about me publicly, just because people do like to take what I say and use it against me. So just know that while you're writing these letters and these notes, and even for the people who watch my channel, sorry, and you want to put me up on SL Secrets, one sec. There's still stuff you don't know. You don't know why I do the things that I do. You don't know what level of success that I really am at. SecondLife is my real life income. It has been for the past 10 years. I am super grateful that I still have a job on this platform. But I'm not afraid to talk about controversial topics that are starting to happen with this platform. And I always try to give a disclaimer before I talk about those things, and just saying that this is my personal experience. I'm not the end-all be-all. If I talk about my sales are slowing down, or I'm trying A, B, C, D, and it's not really proving to be very profitable, those are just my experiences. And I hope that those experiences don't discourage you in continuing on your journey with SecondLife, because your experience will 100% be different than mine. And I don't really like talking about that stuff, because I don't want anybody to get steered wrong. You know what I'm saying? Since I have a lot of brand new creators that watch this channel, I don't want someone to be like, oh, well, if she's not doing good, I'm not gonna fucking do. Don't think like that, because it's not. That's definitely not true. I could just be doing stuff wrong, or hey, I do a lot of stuff half-assed. Okay, so again, I'm suffering consequences per my own decisions, and if I cut corners and be half-assed and end up with nothing, whose fault is that? It's my fault. So I just hope that you guys can give me a break a little bit. Just give me a break, because it really does get the wheels turning in my head whenever people bring stuff to my attention. I do really consider the things that have been said, but at the end of the day, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. And I'm going to do whatever works for me. And very often people write me letters, the people that I guess don't really care for me that much, and they always tell me that I need to shut up, that I don't need to be talking about certain things on my channel, or I don't need to talk about a certain store because something whatever. You're not going to be able to silence me. If I feel like it really is an important topic and it's something that can start a conversation and we can sit around and we can talk about it, as civilized people in a chat, uh, I'm going to talk about it, even if it gives me a backlash. Even if I get 100 note cards the next day talking about whatever, you know. I'm pretty used to backlash in Second Life. Like, I've had it all happen to me. I've had all the griefers come to my sim and try to make my life hell. I've been fucking doxxed. The SL Secrets bullshit. I'm like the honorary fucking poster child of that website. Like, people, report my Facebook and I'm fucking banned for 30 days or whatever the case may be. I've had so much shit fucking happen as a backlash that I think by now I can take it. I mean, it sucks, but I'm not afraid to talk about things that are controversial. And I think that there needs to be more conversation on some of the things that happen in Second Life, whether it be on Linden Lab's side or the community side, or I don't know, if you're just frustrated with something that's happening in the game. It's good to know that you have a platform and you have somewhere to go that you can kind of be like, yo, today's been kind of a rough day. This, and this happened because this, and this. And there's 20 people in your chat to tell you, yeah, that is fucked up. Like, or whatever, or you got Dima in the chat and she always has a great way to like spin your problem around. And make light of it, And that's what I really like about my YouTube channel is I can flip it on and kind of let you guys know it's been this kind of day, and then I have people in my chat that make it all better. I don't see anything wrong with that, but there are people who have brought it to my attention to let me know that there is something wrong with that. I kind of don't. I don't see it, I'm sorry, I don't see it. So I'm going to just try to be more careful about what I post, and I hope whoever's watching this right now, holy motherfucking shit, fucking almost 40 people, whoever's watching this, just be a little bit open, more open to if you can. I'm asking. I'm not telling you. Maybe I should say this in a different way. Can you be a little bit more open to, me? Don't assume so much. Like, I just feel like I keep hearing things and I'm like, wow, that's what really people fucking think. And I don't know really how to change stuff aside from just taking the bits and the pieces of some of these letters and just being like, okay, I can change this. I can work on this, and I can work on A, B, C, and D, and just see if I start getting a better reaction. I'm not perfect, and I just want to be helpful, to people. And I feel like I have a platform where I can, if I know something, I can come up here and talk about it and see if somebody else is having the same experience. And, or I can come up here and be like, hey, I'm having a problem in Maya. Does anybody know how to do this? And then there's people in the chat that can give me feedback. It's an instant fix for me, YouTube is. I've really worked on not going to Facebook. I fucking hate Facebook. I hate Facebook. I hate my real life Facebook. I hate my Second Life Facebook. I really don't go to Facebook and ask questions anymore because either you don't get anybody answering your questions in the comment, or you get somebody over and they just fucking slam you. Right away they slam you, and I'm just like, dude, it's just a fucking question. It was just a question. So I don't really talk to Facebook that much anymore, and I definitely really fucking try not to go over there and just unload like so many people do. Like, again, we have enough problems in the world. I really try not to go to Facebook and just fucking unload on people. Because that doesn't do anything either. You usually, at least I do, get, box slammed into the fucking ground every single time that I have a frustrating day and I just want to tell everybody to fuck off. So I don't go to Facebook that much and do that kind of shit anymore. I've definitely learned my lesson. I have had some bad situations happen on Facebook before. So yeah, I definitely do not want to get caught in the crossfire whenever I've had a bad day and go off on Facebook. So yeah, so like I don't really have like an outlet for that anymore, but I feel like in my older age that I don't really need one. If I see something and I'm just like, rah, I kind of don't really say anything at all. Like, I might go bother one of my friends, feel sorry for my friends. Feel definitely sorry for my friends. Um, yeah. So, anyways, I am starting to run out of things that I wanted to say. I think I pretty much got most of it out. I just hope that if you're watching the channel and you've had a bad experience with me in the past, that you give me another chance in some way, shape, or form. Um, I am 10 times more, um, 10 times more willing to help than I used to be. I know back in alter ego days, I didn't want to show anybody how I was doing anything because I was at that common fear that a lot of Second Life creators are at, where they don't want to show somebody how to do something because they feel like they're going to go out of business, or somebody's going to be taking somebody's money out of their hand if they show them. That's not really my thinking anymore. Um, I've I've changed a lot, and whenever people IM me now or they send me note cards now, I reply to every single person and I try to give them the best advice or explanation to the question as I can. I answer everybody. I go through my YouTube channel and I answer and comment on all of the comments that are sent to me. I I really, 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 really try. When someone orders something custom, I try to work with all budgets because I understand that not everybody is making 1,000,000 lindens a month on Second Life, and I understand that money situations. I get it. I've been there. So I do the best I can with that, trying to accept as many as I can and try to help as many people as I can. Um, um, with my hunts, that I accept every single fucking designer. My last one had like almost like 100 and something stores. Like, it's crazy. I just want to help people these days, and that's not how I was back in the day. I was kind of standoffish, and I was kind of like, if you didn't like me, fuck you. And I still have that little beast inside of me. If you don't like me, well, fuck you. I do have that there, but it's more like if I've given you a reason not to like me or whatever. Uh, don't just not like me just because whatever. I hope there's a reason. And if it's a reason that happened fucking 10 years ago, please fucking get over that shit, because I'm not the same person as I was back then. But the only thing I can say is, like, the confrontations and stuff that I used to get into, I did always feel like I was backed into a corner. I do, like, feel like some situations were geared to try to get me to quit SL. People have really tried over the years to get me to quit and go away, because for some reason I pose some kind of threat to somebody out there. I don't know why. But if I've been backed into a corner and I feel like I have to defend myself or defend my work, I will absolutely do that. And I'm not always super friendly when I have to defend myself. I try to walk a pretty straight line, and but at the same time, I do have faults, and I will own my faults. If you bring them to my attention, I'll be like, yeah, abso-fucking-lutely, I did that. Not very proud of that, but I sure did do that. Like, I just do the best I can. And I hope, like, if you're watching this, you'd be like, oh, now she wants everybody to just love her. No, I don't. I just want a little bit of understanding. Like, if you don't like me, it's fine, because I'm not for everybody. I don't have a ton of friends because a lot of people can't put up with the bullshit that I dish. Like, not a lot of people can stomach me, and it's okay. But a few people can. I mean, Ken's been with me for 10 years, and I met him on SL. So if he can put up with me, I can't be that fucking bad. I have friends. Most of my friends are 10-year-old friends. Like, they're people I met in the very beginning, and they're still with me to this day. And I'm very, very grateful for them. I appreciate them putting up with me and like just sticking with me, and I really appreciate their friendship and companionship over the years. And I have met a bunch of people recently that I really appreciate. Like, I've been in Discord calls and meeting other creators, and we're all just sitting around gabbing and shooting the shit, and I love that. I just That's what I want these days. I just want to meet new people and help where I can, and hopefully not just walk around pissing people off, because that's really not a good feeling for me. I don't like thinking that there's people out there that still hate me. Like, that's such a sucky fucking feeling, because I've worked so hard to change all the things that people said they didn't like things that I could change and things that I even felt like myself, like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be that big of a dick, Tox. Like, there's really no reason for you to be that much of a fucking bitch. Like, maybe if you start spreading some positivity, but at the same time, like, it kind of goes back to what I said at the beginning of this video, is that I've always kind of been negative. I mean, my name is Toxic. My name is Toxic, and everybody knows what that means nowadays. Now, that's not the reason why I named myself that, but so conveniently, that is my name. So, it's like, I used to think whenever people got in my box and I'd have an argument with them, and they're like, oh, you're such a fucking bitch. I'm like, my name is Toxic. I have a warning label, and you still got in my box and started shit with me. There is a big, bold sign on my profile that says my name is fucking Toxic. You think I'm gonna be sweet? You think I'm, like, over here sitting on pink clouds and shit? Like, come on, guys. Just to, like, clarify, though, like, my name, it's so stupid. It's so stupid, but I used to have a client, a real-life client. He was from New Jersey. He was from Jersey City, and he has the thickest fucking Jersey accent ever. He's really hard to understand, and he was such a hype dude. God, I miss him so much. He was a hype guy. Every single time I got on the phone with him, he was just level 10 happy and energetic and just crazy. Like, he was always so happy. Complete opposite from my demeanor. Complete. And I used to do his graphic design work for his promotion company. He promotes nightclubs in Jersey City, has parties and grown and sexy parties and all that kind of stuff. This was a long time ago. I'm saying this was like, had to be 15 years ago. Damn, 15 years ago. Fuck. Anyway, I gave him, like, I don't know, I did a flyer or something for him. I designed, like, a flyer or something, a poster for his company. And he was always like, Toxic. He was always like, Haley, you're so sick. Like, we have to figure out an alias for you because you're, like, the only female that's doing this kind of work. And, like, you gotta have a name, like everything you touch, it just makes you sick. You're like toxic or something. And when he said it, I was like, oh, I love that word. And then he was like, you're like Britney Spears. You're so toxic. And it just stuck, It just stuck. Ever since then, every day he was like, what up, Toxic? I'm like, oh my God, like, that's my name. Like, that's my graphic design alias, because back in the day, I'm sorry, everybody had an alias. Like, it's like a DJ having a DJ name. All of the graphic designers in the country, they all had names. They all had aliases. Nobody Nobody was using their real life names. Nobody was. I've seen all different kind of graphic designer names. There's a guy that's actually in Miami, and his website is Mo Knows Best. That's what everybody knows him as, Mo Knows Best. Like, it's not just Mo, it's Mo Knows Best. That's the name of his website, and that's just what he goes by. There were so many different graphic designers, like, just everybody had different names, you know? Nobody really used their real life name. And so I needed a name too. So it just was Toxxic because Shakim was on level 10 all the time. So after I kind of rolled with that for a while, right? I own a company in real life called Toxxic Design Studios. When I started Second Life, before Alter Ego, I made a group called Toxxic Design Studios. Then I made Alter Ego, and the Toxxic Design Studios group was the group for the store. You know, that's where all that came from, because that's a company that is mine in real life. If you Google that, you will probably pull up all kinds of shit from me. You always have to spell it with 2 T's, because that's what we excuse me, that's what we agreed on to make me unique, was the 2 X's in the name. And it just stuck with me. So when I started Second Life, I was Toxic 5 years before, so I started Second Life as Toxxic, and now fucking millennials have taken my name and just ruined it. But just so conveniently, you know, it kind of does depict me a little bit, you know, kind of does. I even have it tattooed on my back. I am Toxic. Ken calls me Toxic. My best friend calls me Toxic. Everybody calls me Toxic. If somebody calls me Haley, I know I'm in trouble. Like my mom calls me Haley, but and I think I've heard my sister say it a few times. Of course, my kids call me Mom, but anybody in Second Life Toxic, and then, you know, Ken calls me Toxic. What's gonna happen when me and Ken actually get married? Is it gonna be, Ken, do you take Toxic? I mean, if it says Markin, do you take Haley? That doesn't sound right. Like, we don't really we don't really go by like our real names, you know. So how's it gonna be? It's gonna be so weird. The pastor guy is gonna be like, "Your name is Toxic?" Be like, "Yeah, it is." It doesn't mean like what the millennials are saying though, but that's the explanation behind that. It just so happens that it kind of fits. Yeah. So. Anyways, I got everything that I wanted to say out. I mean, whoever watches this back, whoever's watching it now, you can take it all for what it is. I really do, I really just wanted to say I'm sorry if I've ever hurt your feelings, and I'm sorry if I come across to be a horrible person to you. It really is not my intention. But again, this video isn't being made because I just want to sit around and beg people to like me. If you don't fucking like me, you don't fucking like me. Like, it's okay. Turn me off though, because if you're gonna sit here and you're gonna bitch about the way I am, and that just doesn't make any sense to me, don't watch shit that you don't like. If you don't like me, don't watch me. If you don't like me, don't shop at my stores. If you don't like me, don't buy my graphics. Don't even put yourself through it. Just don't. Because, I mean, why put yourself through the torture? But if you do like me, definitely subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I decide to go live. I'm working on a lot of graphic stuff this week. I will pop up this weekend and do some live streams for you guys and show you what I'm working on. I have OKs on all the things that I'm working on now, so I can broadcast them live and come back and chat with you guys. And I will work on being one peppy motherfucker whenever I get here. I'll drink some coffee or something, and maybe that'll put me in a better mood. Anyways, I thanks so much for listening to me. It's been an hour. It is about to flip exactly 1 hour. I really do appreciate it. I am going to read my comments here in the chat, see what you guys are talking about, and if there's any questions in there or there's anything, then I'll go ahead and answer them before I turn this off. But I'm going to go play Fortnite for a little bit, and let's see let's see. Holy shit, Veronica, thank you. You're so sweet. She had to run, but she did a super chat, and that's very nice of her. Going back up to what you guys are saying. I wish I was better at chat. Like, I'm gonna be working on, like, whenever I'm on live, that's another thing that I'll work on, is paying more attention into chat. Um, I know, right, Dima? Dima's like, the irony of someone shaming you for talking shit on your own YouTube channel when they're talking shit and hiding behind SL secrets. I know. I know. I just, I can't win sometimes. I don't really care. Like, I went on SL. I'm the type of person, like, if they post me, I'll go down there and start rumbling with the people in the comments. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. Like, they can talk. I'm pretty sure I'll be up there now. They'll be like, she's up there on her pedestal and she's got her microphone. Like, I'm pretty sure it's all coming. Like, I just had to get this shit off my chest. I feel so much better right now. I feel so much better. You guys are so nice. You guys are really nice. Oh, will I still make a Patreon, or have you already? I really want to, but I'm trying to figure out, like, how that even works. It's kind of on the to-do list, but as soon as I do, I will definitely post it in, like, the community tab on this channel. I want to do it and then do, like, tutorials or more exclusive videos than I do here. But at the same time, I'd have to edit all that stuff, and I hate editing. But it is on the to-do list. Also, too, like, for, like, anybody who's, like, still watching, like, I don't take this, like, the people that have contacted me, and it's more than one person. I'm gonna say 6. I've received 6 different cards about different things. I don't feel like I'm being bullied. I feel like there's just things that people don't like about me, and they feel like they need to tell me, And I'd much rather this, to be honest with you, because I just like to know what I'm doing, It's a form of feedback, even though it's stuff that I don't really want to read. Nobody wants to read anything negative about themselves. Especially because if you're the type of person that's really, really trying hard to do good in the world, and you're trying to, like, I am trying to do good, I'm not happy about it. Like, but, like, I am, my intentions are good, so it's frustrating whenever you get a letter and you're like, you're not doing good enough job. You're doing this, this, and this wrong, and stop doing this and this and this. And it's just like, aren't you just as bad as me? Like, aren't you doing something right now? You're telling me don't do something, and don't assume, and don't be in a bad mood, and don't talk about this, but you're doing that. You're telling me to not do stuff that you're doing to me. So it just kind of makes me sit here like, oh, so because I am on YouTube and I've been in Second Life for so long, I should just walk this perfectly straight golden road and not be human at all. Make sure I don't make any fucking mistakes. But you are allowed to. Regular person who I don't know. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, you know? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm always gonna fuck up. And I'm not gonna fuck up like intentionally. It's just how I am, you know? I'm always gonna have like a bad day, or I'm just, you know, my feelings are gonna get the best of me, and I will fall in traps where sometimes I do feel like people are trying to get a rise out of me. And so, what? Can you please shut the fuck up? Shut up! Why are you telling me what to do? Don't you know that this video is about don't telling me what to do? Yeah, come out here. I fucking dare you to come out here. Don't be telling me what to do on my channel. Don't you know that?
I'll tell you what to do in Snapchat. Look, stop telling these people your weak points. You're like, oh well, you can do this to hurt me. I'm like, stop saying that. What are you doing?
I'm still live, you know.
I know, I hear you. I see. I can see that you're live.
I'm fine, Ken.
Ignore
I know what it. No.
Everything she said in the last 10 minutes. Yes, ignore all of it.
No.
That's not what she meant.
That is what I meant.
She's strong and no one can do anything to her.
No.
And fair. Wait, what?
I mean, I am strong.
Why do you have a fake YouTube award on the wall there?
That's the only one I'm gonna get. That's the only one I'm gonna get, so I might as well be fucking showing it. That's a silver one.
Yeah, that means you got 1 million of subscribers. You don't got no million subscribers. Right, you got 1 million
you
haters.
Fucking go back to your closet.
Count for something? You got
go back.
Haters.
No, go back to your fucking closet.
Yeah, I'm going back to my closet. Stop telling your weak points.
I have weak points, people, because I'm not freaking perfect. And neither are the motherfuckers that send me things telling me what I should and shouldn't fucking do. Y'all ain't perfect either. I'm thinking of doing a Patreon for my channel. You should. Oh, how do you get the Belize of Dev Cat? I don't know. I don't know how you get that stuff. Go over there and find Tricky Boucher and just jump on him. I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's see. If you filled in the form on Belize's website. Okay, you guys are talking about that. All right. Well, my husband and I met at Renaissance Fair and first knew each other by our character names. Yeah, like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that shit. Well, Venom, you're a little bit late. You're going to have to watch this. Danny, who hasn't fucking called me in forever, Danny? That Danny? You should probably call me if you're that Danny. Ken is right. Those don't give people things to use against you. Fuck it. I don't really care. Because people either use shit that's not true against me or they use shit that is true against me, and either way, I don't get away, you know? I don't get away from this shit. It's constantly right there. But for the majority, I can say, the majority of the note cards that I get are very nice and very sweet, and you are absolutely welcome to send note cards to me or IMs at any time. Even if you see that I'm live, send them to me. Send me a note to where, you know, don't send me an IM, because in most cases, you'll be able to read the IM because it'll pop up on my screen. So even if I'm live, I don't care. Send me a note card telling me whatever your troubles are with SL, and I'll see what I can do to try to help you out. You do not have to be scared to contact me. Please, do not be scared to contact me. I will not be mean to you. I promise. And damn, I was just thinking about something. The stupid idiot comes in here talking to me, and I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh. You are a stupid idiot. Are you going to put me on SL Secrets for calling you a stupid idiot? Like, Toxxic Rhiannyr is calling her husband a stupid idiot. Oh, the last thing I want to say is that I am super grateful for the things that I do have. And I am grateful that I have three kids. I have 3 kids. They're all healthy. Everybody is good. My kids make good grades in school. I have one that's about to graduate, and I have a boyfriend slash stupid idiot. I have 2 cats, and I still have a job in Second Life. And I am super grateful that I still have all of those things. And I just want you to know that I'm a happy person. Like, I just kind of have bad days sometimes. And I promise that I will not come up here when I'm having a bad day. Because I don't want to spread any more poison to the world. And I will work on that. So, I think you guys are super amazing, and thank you so much for watching and giving me feedback and saying all the nice things that you say in chat. I know that, like, whenever bad things happen to you, a lot of people are just like, oh, fuck that person. Oh, fuck that. But sometimes you really do need to, like, pay attention. And I've had to learn the hard way over the years with different situations that it's not always other people that are the problem. Sometimes you're the problem. And I am the problem sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes I am the problem. And I have turned the mirror back around on myself. And I've really tried to change myself over the past few years. So if you need to come talk to me about something, the door is open. And if you want to leave comments, you can definitely leave comments on any of the videos and I will respond to you. And I just want to say thank you for supporting my life here on SL. I really appreciate it.
Can I say something?
No.
So when we argue about who has to get dinner, does that mean it's your fault because you're the problem? You should see the look on her face right now. There's so much love in her eyes.
Can you go away?
You want me to stay right here?
This is not the Toxxic and Kin channel.
I think it might be the Toxxic and Kin
It's
channel.
not the Toxxic and Kin channel.
Could be the Toxxic and Kin
It's
channel.
not. It's not.
I say it's the Toxxic and Kin channel. So when the toilet lid is up, is it your fault because you're the problem?
It would be your fault because you're the one that's lifting
hey,
it up.
You just admitted you're the problem, so.
No, I said I'm the problem sometimes.
Yeah, so
not all the time.
I think that might be you.
I think.
I think you might be the toilet.
Look, the cat is trying to hold your hand.
I know he is. Throw the cat like a football.
I was trying to end this shit. Why are you in here?
What? I just want to say hello.
No, people. You don't want to say hello to anybody.
Hello, people. How you doing? How you doing, people? See, they said hello. Look. Hello,
Ronnie says I should hit you.
Why? Why hit me? You should love me.
I've contacted you in World and you were nice each time. I try to be.
I contact her in real life and she's not nice to me at all.
I beat him.
She hits me. She's violent. Don't tell her to whack me. She will, Ronnie.
You hear that, Ronnie?
Call the police.
I know, right? Why are you winding me up? Don't. What's that face for? Are you gonna fart?
Maybe.
No.
I might.
No.
What? Little fart won't kill nobody.
No. A lot of. Oh, go eat your chocolate cake.
I did.
You ate it already?
And I kind of tasted your chocolate cake.
You better not have touched my shit.
It was right there. It was like, eat me, Ken.
No.
Eat me, Ken.
No.
Eat me.
That's not part of your Mediterranean diet.
That's what the cake said, so I ate it.
No.
The cake
I don't think so.
It's a talking cake, and I ate it so I could shut it up.
Venom says hi.
It's delicious. Hi, Venom. You want some cake?
Look, that's Danny.
Oh, Danny. Hi, Danny. Long time no whatever.
I feel much better, guys.
I feel pretty good, too. I don't know why, though.
I feel better. I feel like now I can go and design some pretty stuff because that shit was just in my head.
You should use me as, like, you know, to design stuff for me because I'm great. And you can use me as, like, a base to design stuff because I'm pretty.
You're not really not that pretty.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I am pretty. You can make pretty stuff with my prettiness.
I don't think.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Just do it.
No.
You'd be happier.
No.
trying to help you here.
He is. He's supposed to be on the Mediterranean diet, but we ain't really got there yet.
I'm on the chocolate cake diet. The sausage and potatoes diet. That's what diet I'm.
Ooh, did you eat that sausage and that red meat?
I'm gonna eat it, damn it. I don't care. That stuff is delicious. You know that's my favorite one. That's my favorite. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. I'll eat it tomorrow. That way it won't count as food. I don't know. You know. I eat it tomorrow. I didn't eat it today.
Eat your piece of cake before it. I know. We have issues.
Food issues. Whoever gets to the cake first gets to eat it.
No, there's 2 pieces.
I know, exactly. It's only 2 pieces. So whoever gets there first gets to eat the cake.
Well, he should be living on Mediterranean diet. We just haven't gotten there yet. We need to go grocery shopping, and then we're probably going to have to go to, like, Whole Foods or something like that. Not Whole Foods. Yeah, probably Whole Foods or Central Market.
Probably Central Market.
Central Market and get certain
Central
meats.
Market. They're expensive.
Yeah, but you have to eat right. You can't be eating all this dumb shit no more.
But dumb shit is delicious.
Do you want to die when you turn 46?
Depends what I'm eating. Some stuff is worth it. Like, sausage of death. Tastes good.
You're so stupid.
I'm just saying. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, damn it. I'll do the stupid diet. Do the stupid
Are you going to go work out?
Stupid.
In our very nice gym?
I suddenly have to leave. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Now see, he's leaving. Stupid. Alright, well, I'm going to go eat my cake because I'm fat and that's what I do. Whole Foods is so freaking expensive. I know, but we have to because they don't have some of the shit at Walmart. I am going to have to. It's going to have to be Whole Foods or Central Market to be able to get certain meat. I've been trying to take him to Aldi. He won't let me go to Aldi. I've never been to an Aldi before. The things that, like, you know... Yeah, he's not supposed to be eating any red meat anymore. I don't know. I can't remember what was on that fucking diet, but it's yeah, we have Mediterranean diet and lots of exercise. He has to lose weight. Oh, hi, Odie. My cat is sitting here looking at me like I'm talking to him. He keeps tilting his head back and forth like he's curious. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't have no cookies for you. Aw, you guys would be like, aw, look how cute he is. His little head's tilting back and forth. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep you guys anymore. I'm gonna go kill people in Fortnite and get all my like frustrations out and eat my cake. But I'll be back this weekend with like, I don't know, live streams. We can sit around and talk and yeah. If that person, like, I hope she comes back. That person that did the ask me to fast. Ask me to fast. Oh, Veronica. I'm going to have to find Veronica somewhere. If anybody knows her, tell Veronica I'm looking for her. Because she sent a super chat, and I just want to tell her thank you so much. That was very nice of her to do. Okay, so I feel better. I really hope you guys got me, like, understood me, and are not fucking sitting there mad at me right now, because I don't want anybody else mad at me. Nobody else be mad at me, please. I'm a good person. I give to charity. I buy Girl Scout cookies. If somebody says, do you want to donate $1 to this, and this, I always do. I sometimes give money to homeless people. I hit people's GoFundMes. Like, I'm a good person. I promise, I'm a good person. I don't want anybody to think that I'm a terrible person, because I'm really not a terrible person. And, yeah, just love me. Please love me. Love me. Okay, I'm done. Alright, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you on the next one. I don't know where the off button is. Here it is. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.